What's up, guys? This is Griefing Girly here with another MCPVP Hunger Games gameplay commentary for you all. In this gameplay, I play with the kit Salvager, which in my opinion is a very underrated kit that can be very helpful at times in certain points of the game. So I just get my standard 7 to 8 logs. I always like to get around there so that I can make lots of bulls at the start. So I just craft all my stuff, get my wooden pickaxe, I make my bulls right away. I get my full inventory of stoop and tower out, and I just get a couple more mushrooms, or a little bit more mushrooms, and then I start to track this other guy, whose name is, John Rules. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, probably. Yeah, so I get crits on him right there, which ends his life. So I make more balls with the wood that he had. So I get a full inventory of soup. So now there's this one guy with the Team Rocket skin who only has a wood sword. So I do have the advantage in this fight because I do have a stone sword. So I get a big strafe on him right there. And then right here with one soup left, I am able to take him out. So now I have lots of stew, and I get tracked onto this next guy who must have found a village or something, because he has an iron sword and iron boots. He only uses about 2 to 3 stews, so I am able to take him out right there. So now I have all of his loot. I have the iron boots and the iron sword. He did have a diamond, but I decided to not take the diamond because I think that's quite useless. I mean, unless he had 2. But yeah, so I'm tracking this next guy who ends up being in like a 5 deep 1x1 hole. So really, he or she only had some reds that were like useful to take. So I'm tracking this next guy, Ninja Bob, who starts to tower right as soon as he or she sees me. So I just decided to just track the next person. I don't like messing with towers early game because I don't have the materials that I need. I always like to wait till the end of the feast. So now I'm tracking this Tom Gott guy who is also a tower. So I move away from him and I start to track Bushmaster, who ends up being in this ravine right here. So I mine down to him. I take a little bit of fall damage right here. I get my full hot bar, and it turns out that he has full iron. So he is not taking too much damage, but he did not have too much stew, so I am able to take him out right there. You guys always need to have stew. I mean, it's just really important in a game. I mean, you won't be able to win without stew unless you're towering or something, being a real noob like that. Oh, I guess I'm calling myself a noob if I'm calling other towers a noob, because as you guys might have saw, I just created a stomper montage and I had to tower a lot with that. So I actually take that back about what I said before. So anyway, I tower out of this ravine with some cobble that I got from mining with my iron pickaxe. So I'm tracking the Tom Gott guy who was the tower before. But then there's another guy who has a full iron also. He's very excellent. He does have a notch skin, which is always cool. So we're both quick dropping. I refill right here after I drink that one stew. I was only able to get about 3 stew into my hotbar because whenever you're stewing mid-fight, it's always you can't get too much. It's hard to get a whole refill in unless you're fighting like a guy with the stone sword or something. So he tries to get a refill in, but I know that that's my chance to attack. So right here I get a good combo, and right here he gets about 4 to 5 more hits on me, and then I end his life right there. So good fight to you if you're watching this. So yeah, I get his armor and I make ingots with the armor that he had. So I have 28 extra ingots now, which is always nice. So now I am at the feast platform where I find another guy who is very excellent at PvP. So I'm quick dropping. I've been quick dropping almost this whole game now. So I get a really weird refill in because I collect a lot of junk into my inventory, or refill a lot of junk into my inventory, like an iron sword and 28 ingots. But with my last refill, I am able to take him or her out right about here. So good fight to you as well. Everyone in this game so far has been putting up a really good fight, so I have to give them props. I really like games like this where I have really close fights. But right here, with this guy named Teenage Boy, he is at a huge disadvantage because he only has golden legs and an iron chestplate and a stone sword. So I have the big advantage in this fight. So he drops his sword, and that really didn't help him much because I get a huge combo on him right there. So he runs off. I hit him into a lava pool, so now he's taking extra fire damage, which is always nice. I still have that poison that he splashed on me in the beginning fight, but I'm able to kill him right there. So good fight to you. You survived quite a long time for fighting someone with full iron. But right here, this other guy, he wanted to team with me, but of course, just like most people do in Hunger Games, he starts to betray me. So I just go right in. I am still quick dropping like I have been all game. So right here, he gets a good strafe on me, but now I'm able to break his combo. Then with one more stew left in my hotbar, I refill my inventory right there. And yeah, so I get one more hit on him, and that's able to end his life. So I get another full inventory of stew, and then I start to get attacked from behind, but I really don't want to fight this guy with those towers up there. But I know I have to finish him off. So he wants to team with me, but I can't do that obviously because this is a kit challenge. So that Mind Jack guy tries to stop me, but that didn't work out too well. So I end up getting maged, so I get maged up. And that was a big mistake for that team because I take out one of them, then I take out another, and then I finally take out the Stomper right there. So now I'm kind of freaking out because I know that that feast is just anyone's right now until I get back down. So I see that there's a water pool right there. I jump right into that. So I raid the feast. I get diamond boots and a diamond chest plate. And I see that the guy's coming back with diamond armor. So I try to get a strength pop, but I couldn't find one. So I just decided to get right into this. So he does have full diamond, but it's no match for my strafing and comboing and criticals and everything. So I barely used any stew in that fight. That's just why you need to strafe during fights, because that is huge in PvP. So I finished raiding the feast. I get all the goods that I need. I go through and get all the diamond I can possibly get, because I can just salvage any type of diamond armor that's in there. So I get any diamond armor that I can have, and then there's all the diamond. I pull out my anvil to salvage all of this armor, and I end up getting 29 extra iron. I end up just mining the anvil with my fist because I didn't have an iron pickaxe at the time. So with some of the extra diamond that I got, I made a diamond pickaxe because I couldn't really think of anything else to get it with. So I get stew after I blow up the feast, and this Tomcat guy who I've been tracking almost all game must have came down from his tower, but right here I am able to two-shot him right there. So I'm tracking the very last guy, Ninja Bob, in case that was the guy in the very beginning of the fight, and I made a diamond block just to be funny. But right here I turn into a Katniss, and with barely any effort, I shoot him right there. I even slow it down just so you guys can see all that. So Salvager is a very excellent kit. It really does help you. I mean, if you want 26 extra diamond, then Salvager will get you that. So, thanks for watching, guys. Here's the stats page. 14 kills with Salvager. So, once again, guys, thank you very much for watching this. And thank you guys again. So, goodbye.